The healthcare field is one of the biggest rapidly growing fields today. In the past couple of years, more and more people are becoming health conscious. They want to remain fit and take care of themselves. They make regular checkup appointments to ensure they are fit and leading a healthy life. Your chances of finding employment and staying employed are also much greater than any other field, thanks to the advances in medicine and the dramatic growth of the aging U.S. population, which continues to increase at an upscale rate, boosting demands for medical professionals across the board. Due to these reasons, the healthcare industry is flourishing and it needs more professionals. According to the Bureau of Statistics, the growth in the healthcare employment is expected to continue at a steady growth of almost 26% by 2022. This will produce more than 5 million new jobs. There are a number of factors contributing to this tremendous growth. You're probably wondering why. What are the reasons to go into the medical field? Medicine is a field of health and healing. It includes nurses, doctors, various specialties. It covers diagnosis, treatments, prevention of diseases, medical research, and many more aspects of health. There are two subcategories that you can go into medicine. There's conventional modern medicine. It's also called allopathic medicine. It involves the use of drugs or surgery, often supported by counseling and lifestyle measures. There's another group called alternative and complementary medicine. It includes acupuncture, homeopathy, herbal medicine, art therapy, traditional Chinese medicines, and many more. There are so many branches of medicine you can go into, whether you're a CNA, an LPN, an RN, a doctor. There's such a broad range. For instance, you can do biochemistry. A biochemist studies chemical components and how it affects the body. There is embryology. The branch of biology is the studies the formation of early growth and development of organisms. There's endocrinology. Scientists investigate the hormones and the impact of the body. Epidemiology. Research tracks the causes of distributions and controls diseases into populations. Genetics. This is the study of genes that impacts the health on the body. Histology. This involves looking at the form of structures underneath a microscope. It's also known as microscopic anatomy. Microbiology. It studies bacteriology, virology, mycology, the study of fungi, parasitology, neuroscience. There's nutrition. It shows how food and drinks influence the health and how it can treat and prevent diseases from occurring. There's laboratory workers that study toxins and different mechanisms of the body, pharmacology. It's a pharmaceutical medication of drugs, where they come from and how they work and how the body responds to them and what they consist of. Radiology. Radiologists use x-rays and scanning equipment during diagnostic procedures and sometimes as part of treatments too. Toxicology. It studies the poisons. There are so many aspects of the field of medicine. Many people work in patient transportation, dentistry, not to mention the many different specialties that physicians can choose to follow, such as emergency medicine. You may start your career in healthcare as a volunteer or as a check-in assistant, or you may want to start as an intern right after graduating from medical school. No matter how you start working in healthcare, it's such a growing industry and one that will affect so many shortages in the incoming years due to the aging baby boomers. If you change your mind down the road about what specialty, you can still switch up your specialty in different healthcare or medical fields without losing your status. Specialty training. If they want to specialize in a certain field, so even if you haven't yet decided what you want to specialize in, you can start as an intern and move up from there. Once you get a better feel of the normal workday in the hospital or healthcare center, you can explore many options before settling down with what you decide to do. You can choose whatever appeals to you the most. It has excellent career stability and steady earnings. Hospitals and healthcare centers are open 24/7, and working in one means always getting great full hours. 20 if you work part-time and 30 if you're a full-time employee. However, hospitals are busy and most employees get overtime because of the need of more healthcare workers. This ensures you that getting steady earnings week after week without worrying about your hours. Although the world may change, there will most likely always be medical jobs. Unfortunately, for the feasible future, there will continue to be illness and disease, which means there's a need for the healthcare professionals. Plus, a change in the economy does not affect medical jobs the same way it affects other fields. You can make anywhere between 45,000 to 600,000 a year, even more. The job is very flexible. When choosing a job, flexibility is one of the most top of the list to achieve work-life balance. Some jobs in the healthcare field allow part-time hours or even contract hours, which allows you to choose how often you work. A few professionals that can benefit from the flexibility or part-time contract employment include registered nurses, home health aides, physician assistants, physical therapists, and radiologic technicians. Even full-time healthcare professionals can choose to work night shifts or longer shifts to have more day hours available to spend time with your family and friends. What I personally like about the medical field is how rewarding it is. Out of all the benefits of working in the medical field, this one could be considered the most valuable. Careers in healthcare are incredibly rewarding and purposeful because medical professionals play a huge role in saving lives and improving the quality of life of their patients. Just being there to listen to your patient's struggles and help them create goals can change the person's life. Nurses and doctors are often with patients and families on some of the worst days of their lives, which gives them the opportunity to bring joy to others by being positive and supportive. From the lab technician to the hospice worker, from the surgeon to the nurse to the healthcare worker, can bring comfort to those experiencing pain, and that is a noble act. Now you understand why the medical field is one of the best fields to go in and to pursue. Here are some simple tips to get started. 1. Find what you're most interested in and then research it. Start off with a short class and obtain a CNA, like me, an LPN, phlebotomy, that tech, CMA, dental assistant certificate, just to see what you have an interest in. Next tip, shadow a professional. It could be a range of professionals. You can look at a gynecologist, you can look at a pediatrician, you can work at a geriatric doctor. There's so many that you could do. Next tip, look at a college and programs. Once you find a college that you're interested in, once you find a program that you're interested in, apply. So today, we have looked at why we should pursue the medical field. We saw all the possible fields to go into, the stability and earnings, and how rewarding the healthcare field is to you, your patients, and the family. So, I just want to say thank you for watching, and I am looking forward to joining everyone's videos, and I'm looking forward to everyone pursuing the medical field. Thank you. Goodbye.